Good morning traders, Richard Malaria doing an Ichimoku cloud chart market review of the NDX 100 and welcome to a new month, March, 1st of March. Yeah, we'll see how this rebound, if the market's going to rebound this week from the top end of the cloud. I've got the daily Ichimoku cloud on here. You can see we've had successful rebound from the top end of the cloud here last week and tested it again. And front end of the cloud, support levels to watch out for is this one here. Just below above the 12,671, 1280, 12,680. That's a key support level there, around about there. So it is possible for the market to rebound from both either that level or this cloud chart shadow, the back end of the cloud here, top end of the cloud here, 12,744. So that's a significant support zone for the market for a potential rebound of the Nasdaq. If support fails at these levels, we'll test these lower 12,250 and 12,426 levels on the daily. So there is downside risk to those levels. Upside potential, the upside risk is now the top end of the cloud here. So any kind of rebound from these bottom end support levels will be met with resistance at 13,048 and then 13,317 front end of the cloud, with an ultimate resistance at 13,506. If the market's rebound is strong, we'll get to these resistance zones. Turning to the 4-hour chart, we can see if it would load. Give a second. There we go. Price actions below the cloud, so that's a little bit on the bearish side from an Ichimoku cloud chart analysis perspective. The downside support zones are 12,744 as well as 12,671. These cloud chart support levels, so we're very close to a rebound zone of 12,744. If the market rebounds, these support levels will be back up to the resistance levels here, 1336, 13,195. So the bottom end of the cloud here now becomes the new resistance zone from an Ichimoku cloud chart perspective. So there's a short-term swing trade upside potential if the rebound is successful in and around these levels back up to the bottom end of the cloud. And then we'll see if we're going to get through these resistance levels to change the trend back to bullish on the 4-hour. Turning to the hourly chart, we can see what we just load. There we go. So price action are clearly in a bearish outlook on the hourly chart because price action is below the cloud. Initial short was back here when it sliced through the bottom in the cloud. We had one attempt, second attempt, third attempt at testing the support at the bottom in the cloud, now resistance, so to speak. So these old levels, 12,841, these are rebound zones, 12,744, and resistance zones is now this bottom end cloud chart resistance zone. We can see 13,000 is a big number, and then on the hourly, the other level to watch out for is this one here, top one here, 13.2, 13.3. That's the next major resistance zone. So the Nasdaq needs to get past that level to change to a bullish outlook on the hourly. So watch out for potential short-term rebound, upside potential back up to the bottom end of the cloud chart resistance zone, as well as this 13,300 is now a new line in the sand on the hourly chart. Weekly, still very extended from the cloud. We can see this distance between the price action and the cloud is quite tall, but the front end of the cloud gives you an idea where potential rebound might happen. 12,744 managed to get rebound from that level, so that's a significant support cluster. If support fails, then we'll hit these the target then would be 12,426, the old high here, as well as the standard line, this purple line here. That would be the next key support zones to the downside. But see a short-term snapback back up to the daily resistance and the 4-hour resistance before it continues the correction down towards those levels. But looking at the back to the daily, where we can see we had a significant inflection point here, is either going to rebound further or test these lows at 12,744 and then retest these other 12,671 support zones. So we're closer to support than resistance, so it is in a potential rebound zone with upside targets at the front end of the cloud as the upside resistance targets. Until next time, happy cloud chart trading.